Hi, this is Shayda with ShaydaAndAssociates here at Agent Inc. One of the topics that keeps coming up in conversations among my friends and my clients is where should they invest their money? And let's face it, we're living in times that there's so much uncertainty in the air, and with the stock market seesawing and being so unpredictable, and such a novel pandemic, coronavirus, upon us, there's just so much unknown. Which makes it one of the most important times to protect our investments. In my humble opinion, real estate is one of the areas that we should consider, and here's why. Number one, borrowing money is so cheap, and the anticipation and the that the interest rates stay at least where they have been, if not going lower for unforeseeable future, that makes it extremely attractive. Number two is that there is hardly any inventory in the market. And normally these two are a great formula for price appreciation. Although I don't think that, I don't expect appreciations that we have been enjoying for the past few years, but I think it just makes it a safe investment, a good place to invest. I guess the question is where? Neighborhoods, areas, that's important. And maybe we should look at the track record of the neighborhoods. In fact, I was reading an article about Dr. Schiller and his team and the study that they did recently. And these are the guidance and the guidelines that they are considering. They're suggesting people to consider. Number one is look at the track record of the area, as I said earlier. Look at how the values held in the previous downturns, or how did the values, how fast did they come back? Which, if you look at the Southern California, Orange County, and all the coastal areas, even Los Angeles area, coastal areas, they pretty much held their own. And even if there was a little price reduction after the last, downturn that we had, they came back really fast. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. Number two is look at areas that have these four fundamental characteristics. One, consider neighborhoods that they have high access to high-paying jobs. Two, they have top performing public schools. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Number three is look at that the homes have at least 50% owner occupancy. And that's for the sheer reason that, when you're owner occupied, you tend to take care of the home better. And so there's definitely less turnover and less devaluation of the properties in the neighborhoods, just stability. And the fourth one is look at the level of the education of the majority of the demographic in that neighborhood and in that area. The higher education and higher paying jobs tend to have more economic and social stability. And that's sheer statistics that if they lose their jobs, they tend to replace it faster, or there is a lesser possibility of them losing their job to begin with. Now, that's not always true, but these are just guidelines that Dr. Schiller and his team are recommending for determining where to buy. I thought to share that with you. I would love to speak with you about either your home, or if you're considering investing and buying other properties in the area. I love sharing my knowledge, my experience with you. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Thank you for your time. Please stay safe. Have a wonderful day.